When the rich woman went to withdraw money, she discovered something bizarre. The teeth of London's wealthiest man inexplicably started turning white. Just as she was in shock, she witnessed the sudden death of the British Prime Minister from a mysterious illness. Then the news reported that a global money flu was sweeping the world. The wealthier the person, the more likely they were to die from this strange disease. This was undoubtedly the most unbelievable thriller of 2025, and only the poor could escape unharmed. The female lead, Laura, was the executive CEO of a financial company, but on this day she heard about the accidental death of the world's richest man, and he was actually relieved that his Forbes ranking had risen a few spots. At that moment, Laura noticed the man's teeth slowly turning white, but she thought it was nothing unusual. However, that night, as Laura went to the bathroom, she witnessed the man dying in his sleep. Though it was sudden, Laura didn't take it seriously. She continued with her schedule, meeting a bald tycoon to discuss business, and they were set to collaborate on a contract worth billions. But when Laura got off the plane, the world was in chaos. The news was filled with reports of billionaires dying from mysterious illnesses. Media outlets speculated that this was a terrifying premeditated massacre targeting only the wealthiest elite. Laura didn't believe she was in danger, since her net worth was only $2 billion USD. She returned to work with renewed energy, but the atmosphere at the office was increasingly strange, and the employees were not working normally. When Laura entered the chairman's office, she noticed his teeth were brilliantly white, a sign that he was about to die suddenly. But there was no indication of foul play on his face. Everything seemed natural. This sent chills down Laura's spine. She suddenly realized that this catastrophe among the ultra-wealthy wasn't a terroristic plot but more like an infectious disease targeting the rich. Panicking, she just wanted to rush home to protect herself. The streets were chaotic, and Laura had no choice but to take a ride-sharing service home. During the ride, desperate to stay safe, she called to inquire about her bank balance, wondering how she could spend all that money, not realizing that the driver was listening to her every word. After she got off the car and arrived home, the police knocked on her door. The driver had reported her as a potential carrier of the virus, and they needed to forcibly quarantine her. But with no other option, Laura decided to escape through her window, fearing that quarantine wouldn't save her life. She believed that the only way to survive now was to disperse her wealth.